a good Moed, a good Yontif. Tonight we're going to celebrate Shvei Shel Pesach. It's tonight and tomorrow, the 7th day of Pesach, the culmination of our entire exodus from Egypt, the culmination of our entire Geula. We're standing in front of the Yam Suf tonight, and there was a conversation going on between the Yam Suf and HaKadosh Baruch Hu. The Medrash says how the Yam Suf said, "Why should I split? The Jews are Oived Avodah Zarah, the Mitzrim are Oived Avodah Zarah." And eventually, the Yam decided to split. We say in Hallel, Hayom Rov Ayonos, it's all the Atzmas Yosef, he changed his Teva, so therefore the Yam changed its Teva. And it was a huge nation, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu split the Yam Suf. It's Yedua from all the Achrayim, all the Svarim HaKadoshim, that when we left Egypt, it was B'chipazon. It was in a hurry. It was wild. We had to get out of there. Why? Because we were on the 49th level of Tumah. The Yidden in Egypt had sunken so far that if they were there for even one more second, we would have been lost forever. We would have been stuck in Egypt forever. We would have been avodim to para b'Mitzrayim, like we say in the Haggadah. The Kotzker Rebbe frags a shayla. We know that there's 50 levels of Tumah, and we were on the 49th level. What exactly did we do that was so horrible? And once we figure out what that is, why did that keep us from going down to the 50th level? Meaning, if we really were in such a bad spot, then why weren't we all the way down at the bottom, the 50th level? What's the 50th level that we didn't do? And if we were so bad, or we did so many Averis that we were down to the 49th level, what exactly did we do good that kept us from going down to the 50th level? Zok the Kotzker Rebbe, a Yisoid Nifla. It really is a geschmack of art, I feel. It feels like it's MS. Zok the Kotzker Rebbe, the Pshat Azeh, that the 49 levels of Tumah, we had done a lot of Averis, we went down and down and down, and a person could be at the lowest level, he could do all the Gimel Averis Chamuris. But the 50th level, the lowest a person could fall, is a level that he can never turn back from. That's a level called Yush. Yush means to give up hope. It means to give up. A person could do all the Gimel Averis Chamuris Rachmana Litzlan, but as long as he still has a fight, as long as he still has breath in his lungs, even if he has a sharp knife on his throat, the Gemara says, he should not give up, and he should not look away from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. HaKadosh Baruch Hu will save him. The Yidden had sunken so low, but we weren't Miyayish. It was a bechipazon. We ran out of Egypt. We had to, because one more level, and who knows if our Rachmana Litzlan, we could have said, I don't know, this is never going to happen. We're stuck here forever. Yish is the worst thing that a person could have. It's the worst thing, even worse than the Gimel Averis Chamuris. We said earlier, Rabbi Yerucham Levavitz in Parshas Boy, by the Makkah of Barad, the hill was falling down, and when it became time to end the Makkah, for the Makkah to cease, Rashi says that the Makkah, the Barad, hung in midair. They were burning fire and ice balls stopped in the middle of the air. And Rabbi Yerucham was masber that why didn't the ice balls just fall to the ground? When Hashem said stop, okay, everything would stop, fall to the ground, and then life would continue on and we go on to the next Makkah. How come it had to stop in the middle of the air? What exactly was that telling us? Rabbi Yerucham explains because HaKadosh Baruch Hu is geyser sometimes that we need to have tzaras. We need to have Yisurin. It makes it better for us in Hashem's ultimate wisdom, infinite wisdom. So Barad was the Yisurin. But as soon as it's time for a Yisurin to stop, as soon as it's time for it to be over, it stops exactly that second. There's no okay, so let's just get out of this. We spoke about this on the podcast a couple months ago. The Barad was Yisurin, but now it was time for it to stop. So it stopped in midair. It was a bechipazon. We have to know that when we have Yisurin and we need a Yeshua, it goes as Yeshua's Hashem is keharaf ayin. It goes from one second to the next. If there's one thing that we can take out from this Manchei Ruseinu, it's the Kotzker's Vart, that if someone's struggling with something, as long as he was not miyayish, as long as he still has breath, as long as he's still got a fight in his body, he can be zeicha to great things in 1 second to the next. He blinks his eyes, keharafine, he blinks his eyes, he can open his eyes, and he can have the Yeshua. A mayr de kechizuk. We should be zeicha to sing as Yasher tomorrow with a grace simcha. It should be mechaper al kol aveinaisav. We should ivdu as Hashem b'simcha. And we should enjoy the last 2 days of Yontif. Echad kosher v'sameach.